When the girl opened her eyes, her soul trembled. The man she had saved with a kind heart the night before had sunk his teeth into her body, again and again. Yet strangely, the man himself had bitten himself twice, and was still alive, breathing, moving. In that instant, realization struck her. This was no ordinary human girl. She was that woman, the one destined to be bound to him for lifetimes to come. The truth was, the man was a descendant of the female frog clan. Their law was absolute. Any human bitten by them must die. But the girl before him was completely unharmed. No poison, no sign of death. At first, the man assumed she had come to demand payment for saving his life. He pulled out an unlimited black card and placed it in her hand. The girl smiled, but he had no idea that in this very moment, the map of his life had already changed. Before leaving, the girl casually said, "Have breakfast first, then you can go." He wanted to refuse, but the words slipped from his lips on their own. "All right?" He froze. I wanted to say no, so why did my tongue betray me? The next second, it felt as if an invisible force had locked his legs in place. He couldn't move at all. Then the truth struck him like lightning. Whatever this girl said, he would never be able to disobey, because of his blood, which meant only one thing. This girl was his fated wife, yet his heart rebelled. A human. How could she possibly be my life partner? The girl began explaining the food around him. He tried to refuse again, but every refusal turned into a yes. Panicked and furious, he grabbed her by the neck and shouted, "What did you do to me last night? Why did you bind my enemy to my own blood?" The girl didn't understand his words. To her, he was just a man she had saved, who was now screaming at her. Angrily, she snapped, "Get out of here!" The next moment, the man lost control and crashed to the ground. He slammed into the wall, yet still couldn't stop. The girl panicked. The instant she touched his hand, he froze. There was no hiding the truth anymore. The girl had become his master. The man ordered his subordinates, "Take her to the old house." Then, as if reassuring her, he said, "Mr. Song is the strongest of the younger generation of the Nua clan. Now that your blood is bound to his, you must stay here." The girl stood stunned and said, "This is clearly imprisonment. So you're going to lock me up?" He replied calmly, "This is not a prison. I could kill you if I wanted." The Nua clan had a strict rule. Their men could never show their faces to the world. That was why Mr. Song needed a woman to guard the door. To a girl from the outside world, it all sounded like nonsense. She thought they were scammers, so she made a straightforward demand. "I want to live forever. Can you give me that?" The answer was simple. Get married, complete the ritual, plant the seed of love. Terrified, the girl ran away. She thought it was all an illusion. The black card must be fake. Everything must be a lie. But on the road, she ran into two thugs, and at that moment, Mr. Song appeared. With his power, he drove them away. Seeing that strength, the girl thought he was a ghost. Overwhelmed by fear, she fainted. When she woke up, Mr. Song was sitting in meditation. In her heart, she screamed, "Don't come near me! Don't eat me!" In a calm voice, Mr. Song said, "I won't eat you. I will heal you." The girl had breast cancer, only 3 months left. That was why she had gone on this journey. And on the very first night, fate collided with her. Mr. Song promised, "You will be cured, but there is one condition. Marry me." She refused. She didn't want to become anyone's burden. Then Mr. Song cut his own hand and said, "Drink my blood." There was no pain, no fear. Now she was certain this was not a human. She asked, "So, are you a zombie?" Mr. Song replied, "I am a descendant of the female frog." Finally, he said, "Marry me and share my lifespan." The girl smiled and said, "Song Hai Chuan, why are you so cute?"